Hello everyone. This is the second video. This is the installation and maintenance guide. Um, I just want to show you once you have all the first four repositories cloned into your laptop. First thing you're gonna need is open up with Visual Studio. I use Visual Studio for this project, the new terminal, and you're gonna have to change directory into the different folders inside uh, the root folder. The first one we're gonna start is the questionnaire service. This um, this starts the services in Java for the questionnaire itself. So we're gonna use Maven Spring dash boot run. This is gonna start the services um, for the questionnaires. Then we're gonna start the second service, which is the um, food item service. This service is related to all the food item and the nutrients. This is Maven Spring Boot run. In case that you mess up with the database and you need to restart the service, the first thing you're gonna need to stop is just Control C. It's gonna stop the service, and you're gonna start with run, then dash the Mongo questionnaire 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 dot load equal equals true. Um, with this option, you're gonna restart the service and you're gonna clean all data, in this case for the questionnaires. Uh, for the second is up and loaded. Let's say you delete one of the 54 principal items mentioned in the previous video. Then you have to do basically the same. The ongo food item dot load equals true. This way you're gonna restart the service with the 54 original uh, food items. Those are important shortcuts. And then finally the Angular project is gonna be running using Angular. So npm start, and you should be able to see if all the okay works. Okay, work. And the third one is up and running. So we have this array running here, 54 items. All the tabs works perfectly fine, and the version 1 of the product. Now, in order to save this workload and install it into the product owner computer, we need to use Docker. Now, funny thing of Docker is that if you're using a Windows machine, you're gonna have to have installed Windows OS, but the Enterprise or the Professional Edition. If you have installed a Windows 10 Home Edition, then you're gonna have to download what they call a Docker toolbox. Docker toolbox basically starts a virtual machine in your computer with this IP address. Why I'm saying this? Because the application um, is set up to run on localhost. Now, Docker Desktop works for Windows Enterprise and Windows Professional and for Mac. So if you are running in those OS, you don't need to change anything because everything is gonna run on localhost. If you're using Windows Home, which was my case, then you're gonna have to refactor the code to use the IP address that the Docker VM is giving to you. So all the endpoints, let me show you, all the endpoints that are gonna work with the see, let's say this endpoint. This endpoint is working with localhost. So in order to work your solution with Docker Toolbox, you need to change this where it says localhost. Then you need to change this into 192. Let me check. Then 68, 99, 100. That 99, 100. This is in order to use Docker Toolbox for your Docker environment. If you don't have Windows Home, then you don't need to worry about this. But just in case, you need to be aware of this change because it is really important. It's gonna save you a lot of time. So basically, take this into account when using Docker containers to run locally to services and one Angular project. Um, project is the Angular part is service for the food item and service for the questionnaire service. The questionnaire web part, the Angular part, is going to have components. Uh, Basically, you're going to have here different components and pages that are involved in the project and services, which is going to be like the main entry point for the front end and with the back end. Um, that's all. I think that's all. Hope you guys understand what we did this time. Thank you.